So since I recently did a video about people having their businesses in storage units, I stumbled across the fact that apparently storage units are filthy.
I've had a lot of storage rooms in my life. I'm almost 50 and I've never had this issue. There is rat shit everywhere on my stuff.
My storage unit had a mold infestation and I lost everything in it, including all of my grandmother's belongings that I tried to save from her house.
So I went to my climate-controlled storage unit, and this is what I found. Mold everywhere.
Come with me to clean out my storage unit, only to realize there was a huge flood and no one told us.
So I'm back at my storage unit cleaning everything up. There's a little bee. Hi, bee. But they poured oil all over my stuff. So, like, here's one of them. There was, like, 2 other ones when I was first here.
Oh, shit. There's a rat right there. A mouse.
Now I have a new fear unlocked. Mold, pests, rats, moth, musty odors. Apparently it's not a good idea to store clothes in suitcases, cardboard boxes, or vacuum-sealed bags for a long period of time.
What up, everybody? I am the Mademoiselle, and this is my channel. Welcome to another video. Thank you guys so much for being here. I'm currently celebrating my anniversary here on YouTube, so I'm so happy. Shout out to those of you guys who have been around forever, okay? My day ones, comment down below. I can't wait to see who's been here forever because, y'all, I've been doing this for so long, and I ain't gonna hold you. One of my biggest accomplishments is YouTube. I did it. Struggled for years, had 0 fucking followers, likes, comments, nothing, and then one day it bloomed and blossomed into what it is today. For those of you guys not aware, we now have 3 channels. I have my Haitian channel where I talk about Haitian voodoo, politics, and folklore, and then I have my personal channel where I do vlogs, personal story times, my The Mafia Speaks sessions, etc. are now on there. So shout out to those of you guys who follow every single one of them. Shout out to those of you guys that are on the membership here or on my Haitian channel. But special shout outs to all of you guys who are patrons and or investors. We do have a $1 7-day trial on Patreon for you guys to check everything out. I literally have full-blown series on there. Like, yo, for those of y'all that's on the Patreon, comment down below and let these niggas know. My Patreon is popping. My Patreon is popping, okay? So shout out to all of you guys who literally support me the long way. We do have a nonprofit that is raising money for 2026 dance season. LakayRo serves as a dance nonprofit providing dance services to underprivileged youth and adults. And I cannot wait to see you or your child there. More details can be found right here on the code on this screen. As you guys can see by the title, we're going to be talking about dirty ass storage units. Now, you guys are probably like, Ivana, why your energy so low, bitch? Because this shit is disgusting. I'm actually pissed off that I came across this both in my comment section and on TikTok when I was literally looking up the clips and shit for this video or in the last video. And I didn't know. If you guys didn't watch that video or you didn't watch the one about people doing lashes in storage units, let me bring you guys up to speed. People are running businesses out of their storage units, but not just any businesses. A lot of them are cosmetic businesses. And a lot of people are mad that people are calling these people out on this because, oh, we're haters. We need to let people get money how they get money. We all start somewhere. But it is unprofessional and illegal to run these businesses or a majority of businesses out of a storage unit. Although some storage units allow it, that doesn't mean the board is not going to come, fine, ticket, and shut your dumb ass down for doing it. For the people that keep sitting here like, oh, well, let people hustle, y'all some haters. Your feelings and opinions are not facts. The fact of the matter is, it is illegal to run beauty services out of a storage unit. And the fact is, if the city or state catches wind that you're doing this, you're going to get a fine. I don't think you guys understand this, but it really pissed me off more than anything when I saw that these things were actually dirty. Now, you guys probably like, Ivana, you didn't know that. I didn't because I've never had a storage unit.
Hey, y'all. So I finally actually did get a storage unit, and I'm terrified. I'm terrified because I didn't have a choice. And like I just moved this shit, right? And it's crazy because it's like I'm looking at all these videos and all of these like situations of people having horrible experiences, and I'm like, oh my god, like I hope I don't come to the storage unit one day and all my shit is fucked up or full of rats or full of mold or someone broke into it. Child, I'd love to hear your stories down below, good and bad. Help ease my anxiety.
I literally always stored shit in my house. Most of the apartments I've had, I had attic storage or whatever. This is the first apartment where I had to kind of like stuff everything into bins and closets and like everything kind of fit. I probably should have just got a storage unit, but I personally just don't like the idea of my stuff being away from me. So that's why I've never done it. I'm going to have to eventually do it, but yeah, like I run 3 businesses, for crying out loud. Like I have my media hustle stuff. I have stuff for my nonprofit. I have dance costumes. I work with kids and stuff. So it's like, I have mad shit in my house. I probably should put it in a storage unit, but like, I never knew that these things were salab. I didn't know there was rats and roaches and mold. Oh my God. It makes it even worse that y'all are running businesses out of storage units and then trying to justify this. You guys are fucking dirty. I'm so sorry. It actually makes it worse. Like before it was just like, nah, that's unprofessional. It's crazy. Like y'all look dumb. Y'all making this look bad. Now it's like, oh no, you guys are actually fucking dirty. For a lot of y'all to have experiences with storage units and then know that these shits is dirty, I was going in that shit blind. By the time I edited the video, I was like, I'm not even about to add that part. Like, I'm just going to make a separate video. I didn't know that people were struggling this bad with their storage unit.
My storage unit had a mold infestation, and I lost everything in it, including all of my grandmother's belongings that I tried to save from her house. I am not going to mention the storage unit where this happened because apparently this is the first time they've ever encountered it. They're very empathetic, very sympathetic. They have been very supportive, and they're going to give us a check for the insurance we paid for, which is only $2,000 today, even though more than $10,000 of items were lost due to mold. So about 2 weeks ago, my fiance and I went to my storage unit to get some stuff out because he had stuff in there also that was lost. We were just going in there to check it out, and when we got there, we noticed the boxes were moist. The boxes were caving in because they were so moist, and we were like, maybe this is just a fluke. You know, didn't think anything of it, but I started looking around because when we walked in, we could feel the moisture in the air, like something happened in here to where something happened because mold only grows in moisture. So a pipe burst, something happened, whatever. So I'm looking around. I'm like, okay. At first, I look at the microwave. I'm like, looks like dust on it. I wiped it off. I was like, wait a minute, something's not right. So I looked to my right. I looked to my right at one of the headboards, and this is what I see. I screamed. I scared him. He was like, what is wrong with you? I was like, do you not see this shit? Do you not see this shit? And I was like, okay, maybe it's just that one thing. I keep looking around. It's not. This was the microwave. I thought it was dust because it was in the back. I didn't see it. Mold spores everywhere. It's on everything. Everything is ruined. Lampshades, little mini mold spores on there. Even on the chair she loved to sleep in. It was an electric chair and I wanted to keep it, but whatever. Here's more mold. It was everywhere. Everything was lost. Everything was lost, and I'm still sick about it. I had a whole breakdown at my job 2 weeks ago. Like, I couldn't take it anymore. I had a full-blown breakdown. My sweet coworker across from me, Miss Pam. Shout out to you, Miss Pam. She reminds me of my granny. She just held me while I hollered. I tried so hard to contain it. I couldn't even get up in time to go to the bathroom and go outside. I hollered, and I'm still upset about it.
There is rat shit everywhere on my stuff. Everywhere. And I'm going to show you the pictures at the end of this video. I'm getting my stuff out of this storage room because we got a garage. I go to the company and I say, hey, there's rat shit all over my stuff. It wasn't here in September when we got our Halloween stuff out. Like, what's the deal? First of all, I found it and I heard them. I heard them running, the rats running up here. I found a hole where they're probably getting in. You can hear them running back and forth. I had a mattress in here I was saving for my son. No. Piss and shit all over it.
So I'm back at my storage unit cleaning everything up. There's a little bee. Hi, bee. But they poured oil all over my stuff. So, like, here's one of them. There was, like, 2 other ones when I was first here. They broke Charlotte's hospital stuff. They stole some, like, memorabilia that I had in here as well. They kind of just destroyed everything. They, like, doused oil all over. And, like, I rebought my rug, and I talked to Target, and they, like, gave it to me at the price I purchased it at. But, like, they just destroyed everything. They left a whole bunch of random shit. Yeah, I'm pretty sad.
When you telling me places with rats, places that have potential to have rodents, roaches, mold, all that, you think it makes sense to be doing niggas' lashes in there? Hell is the only place for you. Holy hell. VIP fucking ticket. That is so nasty. And I understand not all storage units have it, but you definitely have a potential to have something in there. I find it absolutely crazy that people really be going through this when they get a storage unit. It is absolutely unacceptable to be paying hundreds of dollars a month to store your stuff, and then you come back and it's all destroyed water damage, all that. I'm telling you, somebody would be hearing me. Somebody's getting their ass whooped. I'm not about to be paid y'all to store my shit and then the shit is damaged. Yo, to hear people talk about, so yeah, I had to get some traps and stuff for my storage unit. I'm grossed out. Okay, I'm grossed out. If y'all know where, I grew up in the hood. I took myself out of the rats and roaches. Okay, I even took my parents out. I don't do hood no more. I don't do any type of fucking bug. If I see a bug, I'm telling you I'm moving out. I'm not playing that shit. Though there's nothing that will make me move out of something faster than seeing a rat or a rodent. That's the same thing. A rodent or a roach in my space. I'm not dealing with that shit no more. I don't think anyone should have to. I think like any of these buildings that are out here maintaining a building that has that, they all need to go under the jail because those like rats and roaches do pose a serious health hazard. It's not just about being nasty. It's not just about being uncleanly. Like that's a serious health hazard. You should not be living with rats and roaches. All right. So like I just feel like this entire like debacle of like the storage business situation is just sad because I think something needs to change in the government needs to do something because I don't understand what the fuck do they do? Like the whole thing needs a revamp. That's another conversation for another time, right? But in a general sense, I just truly believe that when it comes to business, rent, I don't know how to explain it. When it comes to rental spaces, right? Whether we're talking about home or business, something got to give because everything just keeps going up and up and up and up. And when is it going to be a time where they start going down or they just get capped? I think all of this stuff needs to be capped. Rent needs to be capped, like office spaces, anything that's like a dwelling, whether it's business or personal, I think all that shit needs to be capped. Whatever it is today, we're at the height of inflation. It needs to just be capped and it should be lowered. But I'm going to be realistic here and say it needs to be capped because how much higher can it go? Like you got niggas in New Jersey, New York paying damn near $3,000 in rent. $3,000. I'm not playing, y'all. This shit is getting scary. You need to make at least $9,000 a month to be able to qualify for that shit. That's insanity. Like, I don't think it's okay. You got office spaces going for $1,000 a month. You're going to have to be booking clients out the ass to be able to pay that. So although I completely understand, right, I do feel like the whole idea of renting a booth, an office, a space, a building, whatever, is the cost of business. And it's an unfortunate cost of business, but unless I hate to say it, the part of the problem is a lot of you guys don't have businesses, you have hobbies. You are getting inspired by people on the internet to start a business, okay, or turn your nail or hair hobby into a business, but you don't have a business. All right. And that's a hard truth that a lot of people don't want to hear. Okay. A lot of y'all are not making money to be considered a business. A lot of y'all can't even pay your car note with what you're doing. And then you're bitching and crying and complaining, oh, it's too expensive to get a salon or a suite. You're not there yet. Just like with Media Hustle, I don't make money from this right now because I'm barely promoting it. I'm not having any events. I take clients, whoever books. I don't promote it. I'm not actively working on that right now. I'm working on my nonprofit. Would it make sense for me to go get an office for Media Hustle? No. Because right now, it's an LLC. It's a business on paper, but it's not making any money. So right now, it's not really necessarily a business. I think that's part of the problem too. Like everybody keeps, oh, well, running a business is this, da, da, da. A lot of y'all are not running a business. You're running a very expensive hobby. If you're making like less than $500 a month for making hair, doing nails, etc., then I ain't gonna hold you. It's not a business. You're barely making much of anything because majority of that $500 is gonna go right back into your business and cycle back and cycle back and cycle back. You're not gonna have shit. And I think business literacy is part of the problem too. A lot of people, they start way too early. They start making a couple $100 and now they want to get an LLC. They want to get a business bank account. They want to start paying a booking site and all that. You guys were like, well, that's what you're supposed to do. Actually, no, because all of that little bit of money that you're making is going to get ate up by fees, like very, very bad. Okay. A business bank account costs $15 a month. Most of them, okay, like the major banks, so Bank of America, Capital One, etc. I use Relay, by the way, no fees. There's some caveats, right? You can find a free one, but in a general sense, running a business costs money. Like I don't even run Media Hustle on a consistent basis. I still got expenses. Like right now, it's not even running, and it still got like Running a business is expensive. Running a hobby that you think is a business is even more expensive. That's why a lot of y'all think it makes sense to go run this shit out of a damn storage unit. Okay, if you're telling me you have a business, and this is gonna sound so, the thing is, somebody gotta be real with y'all, because I'm sick and tired of these gurus and these business people trying to sell y'all dreams and bullshit in a goddamn video. If you have a business and you're telling me you cannot afford a suite, okay, suites are usually way cheaper than a full-blown space. You don't have a business, you have a hobby. You have a dream, and there's nothing wrong with that, but it's too premature to move from wherever the fuck you're at. Stay in the house, stay paying that booth rent, whatever the fuck. But if you're telling me you can't afford whatever the hell that is, you're not making enough money to even think about scaling up. And it's extremely dangerous to be having these services, especially the beauty ones, in this space. You are endangering your and your client's health. It is not properly ventilated. It is not properly sealed. It does not have the proper anything. Okay. And then you got people like, oh, well, it looks cute though. You know, you got to respect the hustle. No, I don't. I don't have to respect anything. It's cute. Anyone could make something look cute. It's called Amazon. It's called Temu. It's called AliExpress. Anyone could make anything look cute. It's not about looking cute. It's about being safe. It's not about things looking aesthetically pleasing. It's about things actually being run properly so you don't fucking kill someone. People don't take this type of shit seriously enough for me. Like, even if, right, the thing is, I know there's a lot of people that are like, oh, well, that's because these people are unlicensed, da, da, da. The license part is the smallest part of the issue. I feel like if you're really in a field and you truly want to be in that space, you would be doing the research required to be in that space correctly. Licensed or not, you would be acquiring knowledge, especially when you're taking on human clients. Okay? Because if I didn't have a license and I was doing hair and I was doing nails, I would probably look into everything I can to make sure that bare minimum, I know what I need to know to stack up to the people that are licensed, and that I'm having niggas in a safe space. Like, it just doesn't look good. It's like y'all really be out here unlicensed in illegal places doing illegal things. And then you're mad when someone calls you out on it. And then you try to say, oh, well, it's business. Oh, it's too expensive. Y'all got hobbies and this is dangerous. This is crazy. It's like, at least try to get educated. Anybody that actually does hair, does nails, knows that a storage unit is not going to be viable because of the improper ventilation. The ventilation alone is dangerous. Okay. The lack of a bathroom, the lack of running water, every business needs running water. Listen, play with your life if you want to. Get a ticket, get fined if you want to. I'm gonna be actively reporting all these motherfuckers I've come across because y'all got the game fucked up. That is disgusting. And y'all already know I'm a Karen. I don't care. Oh, boo-hoo, be mad. This is insanely dangerous. Watch, I'm gonna wait for the next person to come on TikTok, talk about, oh, I went to a storage unit hairstylist. I went to a storage unit nail tech. I went to a storage unit lash tech, and this is what happened. So I could be like, I told y'all dumbasses. Because don't come complaining. And then a lot of y'all defending this, y'all not even going to go there. So I don't see what the fuck you're defending. I don't understand it. But anyhow, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for being here. Shout out to those of you guys that's been here since day one, because you an A1. I love you guys so very much. Make sure you guys scan the QR code for everything that you guys always ask me about down below. Send in a donation for LakayRo's dance space. I love you guys so very much. And I'm going to see y'all next time. Bye.